YI golf fans, and welcome to the Gan Canny golf course. This one was designed by Doggy Dooby Doo. Really looking forward to play this one. The designer did reach out to me. Fairways are normal, greens are normal, green speed's medium, everything else is left default. We do have 3 tee options. We're going to play on the white, which are playing 6,920 yards. This is the first time I've come across this designer and his courses, so great to have a new designer featured and showcased on the channel. So hole number 1, par 4, playing 470 yards, stroke index 16. I'm not a huge fan of the camera flyby when it does that flip 360. Hopefully it's not going to be doing that for the entire round, but that's just my preference. But really nice looking opening hole, solid. Looks like that first fairway is like an alleyway. It's going to be tight due to the rocks and that bunker on the right, but we've got a 6 mile per hour wind. Just looking to get this up the right centre off that fairway. Solid opening tee shot, but I do believe that Gan Canny means go well or go in good health. I could be completely wrong, but I'm sure some of the Geordies out there will correct me. This could have no link to Geordie phrases whatsoever. I'm just assuming that is what the case. Maybe the designer is a Geordie, who are a fantastic bunch of people, by the way. So just de-lofting this pitch and wedge, hoping that wind is going to carry us. It's a flawless swing. It's tracking well. Should bind sight fairly well for us. Should start to turn down towards the pin. It does exactly that, and we are going to have an opening putt for birdie, probably from about 5 feet. 7 feet. Green speeds are 144. Good opening putt. Did push that one slightly right. Did look like it may miss on the left edge, but fortunately it drops. And we do kick off the round with a birdie. Hole number 2, par 3, playing 153 yards, stroke index 12. We've just got the vanilla flyover system for this hole, but really nice looking island green there almost. 7 mile per hour crosswind, water to the right. Certainly don't want to land left of that flag stick, although you could use that slope to get you down, but the speed that we'll be landing this at, I would assume that would really take the ball away from the pin. So I'm just looking to land this right of the flag stick here, allow that wind to hold us up with this de-lofted 8 iron. Should move us round to the right. Pulled that one slightly left, but I think it's just within the hairline. It's tracking well, should sit down quickly. It does. It just caught a little downslope there. Looked like it was going to sit down instantly almost. But we do have a 9-foot putt, no slope, nothing. So just the natural physics if the ball there running that out. But good putt, judged that well, and we do start with back-to-back birdies and move to 2 under par. But guys, stay tuned for early info on the latest game by 2K and HB Studios, which is, like I say, if you have been living on the moon, PGA Tour 2K21. I will have information before the 14th, all going well. So stay tuned for that if you haven't already done so. Please hit that subscribe button. Hole number 3, severe dogleg right, 414 yards. Can we come over the top of this little slope and cliffs here? I don't think we've got enough club to reach, but let's have a right good go at this. This course kind of reminds me of the Predator a little bit, and a course that I did review many years ago. I think it was in the Golf Club 2. Just let me play this. So applying a lot of fades. We've got a 4 mile per hour wind. I don't think we reach the green here, you know, but we should be no more than a pitch or a flop if we execute this well. Decent swing, did pull that slightly left. We've managed to come over the top of that. I don't think we could have played any more fade without clattering in to the trees on the right. But we are going to have a pitch from 54 yards out, 6 feet down. Heavy rough, 63 to 70%. I think we're going to have to de-loft to the pitch and wedge. Just try to find this slope that we see in the flyby here at the front of the green, and hopefully that ball works its way down the slope. Pulled it left slightly. Is it going to check up? That's the main question. It does check up. Great recovery shot from there. We're probably looking about a 6 to 7 foot putt for a trio of birdies. This one is going to turn left, just going outside right of the cup. Does turn. Great start to the round. But as I was saying, I do recall covering a course, I think it was the Golf Club 2, and the course was called Treasure Island. This has a very similar feel to this. But if the Treasure Island and the Predator had a baby, this could well be the outcome of it, the offspring. But hole number 4, par 4, playing 448 yards, stroke index 4. Beautiful hole this, really like that bridge on the right hand side. We have been covering quite a lot of fantasy courses on the channel recently. Don't want to land on that huge slope on the right. We do have out of bounds on the left. So certainly want to avoid that huge hump on the right. Bunker to the left, water to our left as well. Just looking to find the left centre of this fairway. Good strike. Looks like we've pulled off a really good tee shot there. But as you can see with the landscape, I think some of the planting and sculpting could have been cleaned up a little bit. But that is going to leave us with 132 yards, up 9 feet. Just going to loft up this pitch and wedge. Ball at our feet's going to move right. We've got a 3 mile per hour wind that's going to take us back to the left. Let's see if we can fire this one right at the flag. Greens do seem fairly receptive. Great strike. Wind starting to bring that right. Oh, this went way right. Yardage is pretty good. Is it going to make that slope? No, it's not. Maybe just lofted that up a touch too much, but we were playing off a huge uphill slope there. It's a lottery how much that affects the ball, but 16 footer. This one should turn downhill slightly. We have been putting really, really well the last round or so. Long may that continue. Should turn. Oh, that just drops on the edge. Very, very fortunate that grabbed and dropped. And we do start off the round with 4 consecutive birdies. Hole number 5, par 4, playing 356 yards. Stroke index 2. Nice waterfall off there in the distance. Looks like this hole's going to be way elevated. Oh, not a huge fan of these flyovers, guys, when it goes crashing through the landscape. But that's nothing to do with the designer there. But it does look like some of this parts of this course are auto-genned. But so far, good course to play. Some really eye-catching holes. I don't think we can play the big dog here. Let's have a look at the 2 iron. That's going to be long as well. It's going to have to be 5 iron. Just going to apply a touch of loft here, I do believe, with that 5 mile per hour wind. And just tiny bit of draw just to hold this. Should have enough loft just to get over the top of this bunker. Great strike. Just tracking well. And that should release out on the fairway for us and leave us a wedge into this severely downhill green. 157 yards, down 34 feet. I expected it to be downhill a lot more than that. We've got one of that winds that, is it going to carry us or is it going to take us more to the right? So I'm just going to stick with a pitch and wedge, just going to de-loft this a touch. But yeah, certain things in the course could have been done to a bit of a higher standard. Ooh, not a fan of that swing. With that, it's staying left. Not swinging too great today. But it's sat down. Probably looking about a 12 foot putt here. 11 foot, down 4 inches. Ooh, this one is really going to break hard right. Don't want to play this too firm. Should really start to turn hard. Oh, it's going to turn too much. And that ball slides past the right hand side. We are going to pick up our first birdie. First par of the round. From 4 feet. We are going to stay at 4 under. Moving on to hole number 6. This is a long par 4 playing 495 yards, stroke index 6. Looks like we're going to have a very tight fairway here. But no idea if this guy is new to the designing or just picked up the game. But it's great to showcase as many designers out there as possible. But once again, bunkers could have been done just a little bit better. The sculpting. Not seeing any other option. I'm always scanning for loopholes in courses, guys, where I can find something to my advantage. Expose the course. We're just going to play driver here, fully lofting this up, allowing this 6 mile per hour wind to take us round. There we go, there's a far superior strike. I'm liking it. And this should allow us to see the whole of this green and go and attack it. Probably looking at a 6-7 iron into the 6 green now. 5 mile per hour wind, 181 yards. Looks like we're going to be playing this off a severe slope. This is going to be a tough pin to attack, you know. This is going to be a very tough pin. Yeah, ball's going to move hard right. Got a 4 mile per hour wind, so just going to apply a touch of draw here, just to try and counteract this slope at our feet. This is going to kick hard right. Just looking to land this slightly left of the pin, and it should kick right. I've got no idea if it'll... Oh, what a horrible swing line. The draw has taken it round though. I can't see it biting. Should come down off that to the right. Yardage was not bad, just a little bit long, but what a horrible swing line, guys. Not feeling my swing today at all. So that set us up with a 13-foot putt. This one is going to break hard left, downhill slightly. This is a very tough putt actually. Been quite a few challenging putts. That's in, is it? Oh, that must have just burnt past the left edge here. Looked in until the ball disappeared past my shoulder. We do drop that little 3-footer for par, and we are going to remain at 4 under par. So, hole number 7. Playing 151 yards, stroke index 8. But some of the holes so far are absolutely a joy to watch, a joy to play. Cool bridge once again. Very creative course. It's great when new designers throw out courses looking for constructive criticism. So a 7 mile per hour wind, 155 yards, 7 feet down. I'm just going to have to deal off this 8 iron a few touches. Really relying on the wind to hold us up. But really loving the bridge work in this course so far. Pulled that one slightly left once again. It's not affecting us too much. Yardage should be good. This should sit down very quickly, and it does. Fantastic approach shot there. Really cool hole. Some of these holes are just saying, come and play me again, come and play me again. But good solid putt, and we are rewarded with a birdie, and we do move to 5 under par. But this is what my channel's all about, guys. Showcasing courses by as many designers as possible, giving them feedback. My opinion might be different to someone else that plays the course. Like I say, I'm not a designer. I do know how the designer function works. I've never really had the patience to design a course, so I really tip my hat to anyone who attempts to design a course on this game. But 454 yards, par 4. This wind should take us round to the right. Just set that down the left hand side. This tree concerns me here. Is this tree going to be banging our way? And I tell you what, if it is, what a fantastic hazard that is. Really strategically well placed tree. So I think I'm going to have to fade the ball round the left of this tree. 141 yards, down 10 feet. Oh, green's like a basin. Could well use that to our advantage here. Just try and catch in the right hand side of that green past the bunker. Wind's going to help us out. Need to put a good strike in this one. Oh, we do. It's a laser beam. There's a fade kicking in. Oh, it could be long. Is it going to sit? No. Firm bounce out there. Caught the slope. And that is going to leave us an uphill putt from about 18 feet out. 19 feet. But really like some of the situations that you find yourself in this course so far. Somebody that needs to oh, for 1 second it didn't look like it was turning, then it really turned hard left, and we've missed out on birdie number 6. But we do drop that par putt in, and we are going to remain at 5 under. Let's move on to hole number 9, final hole of the front 9, and it is a par 5 playing 526 yards, easiest hole in the course at stroke index 18. But really impressed with the layout of the course. I just feel some of the things could have been smoothed out and done better. I would guess that he's fairly new to the design and feature of the game, and like I say, I really give anyone credit that takes time and works on a course for me and you to play free of charge. So 6 mile per hour wind, severe slope there, it's going to move us to the right. This ball should kick hard right here. But some of the line of sight you've got from the tee box are fantastic, guys. I mean, it feels so enclosed. And you've got it feels like you've got very little room for error. 229 yards is out. I think 2 iron is going to be a little bit long. 5 hybrid's not an option, I don't believe. But just lofting this up, allowing the wind to take us round. Green is going to turn to the right. Can we put a good clean swing in this? The answer is no. It's decided to go left. Green does turn right here, but we are going to be long as confirmed. Oh, it bounced left. And we have actually ran through onto the light rough. So looking at a 12-yard chip shot here. Just going to loft up the lob wedge a few touches. Green is going to break hard left. And we're just going to put 100% power into this swing, hopefully. Some of the greens could do a little bit of smoothing out as well, just a fine tune. Just like the most of the course, that's just missed on the left, to be honest. Just a few things needing fine tune, but it's all a case of trial and error. Improving on your previous course with your new course. Spending a little more time on finer details. But everyone may not agree with my opinion, guys. That's what life's all about, opinions. But certainly enjoying the layout of the course, really enjoying how it plays. And like I say, it really reminds me of a course that I played a while back now. I'm sure it was a golf club too, and it was called Treasure Island. And I feel the designers had a bit of inspiration from the Predator as well. I could be completely wrong. But this looks like a challenging par 3, 228 yards, 2 irons, definitely going to be the club here. Looking to land this just slightly left. Let the contours of the green do the work. It's another horrible swing. I've got no idea where this is going to land. We did manage to land it on the left. Is it going to come back off this slight slope? Should start to work back towards the pin. So horrible swing, but we've been given the exact outcome that I intended. But why some of my swing lines today have been very amateurish, to say the least. But a 12-foot putt, up 2 inches, slight turn to the left, played it firm, holds its line, and we do drill that into the heart of the cup. And we do finish the front 9 at 7 under par, so solid front 9. So let's move on to hole number 11, par 4, playing 482 yards, stroke index 1. So this is the hardest hole on the course according to the stroke index. It's going to be a dogleg right. Wow, this green is out there, no man's land. But really love the designer's creativity. Where can we go here? I think we should just be about Let's have a look. I think we can just get over the top of these trees with a bit of luck. Can it kick out of these trees? That's the thing, guys. We're going to need a bit of luck here, so just lofting this up, fully attacking this, seeing if we can get it on the fairway. It's over this trees. It's definitely going to hit the tree. Where it's going to kick, no one knows. Good swing. This should kick. How's it going to kick, though? Have we come out? Oh, look at that. How's your luck? We have come out. That is very fortunate there, guys. But that's the kind of player I am. I'm a risk taker. Sometimes you get rewarded like that. Sometimes it goes horribly wrong. But once again, another fantastic placed tree. Really obscuring our line of sight into the pin. That is fantastic. I really like that touch. He's took the time to line that tree up perfectly with the flagstick. I'm just going to have to try and fade this gap wedge pitch shot round there. Very unrealistic shot, but we've got to do... Oh, that ball didn't hit the tree, I'm sure. I'll have to watch that back. I'm sure it gave me the sound effect of hitting the tree, but that ball 100% did not hit the tree on my screen. It didn't sit down anywhere near as quick as I would have liked. But we've got an 18-foot putt. Up 3 inches, should turn right. Is it going to hold its line? Oh, wow, how did that not drop? I didn't see that little turn back to the left there. Missed that one out. But what a fantastic... There's some really cool holes in this course, guys. Like I said it a few holes back. Some of these holes just scream, come and play me again. They're going to test you and tease you, inviting you back for more punishment or joy. But hole number 12, par 5, playing 570 yards, stroke index 17. But guys, talking about the PGA Tour 2K21, I've seen so many channels release stuff now and making assumptions. I'm not that kind of guy. Until I have further information or concrete information, I do not want to get your guys' hopes up or diminish your hopes or come up with things that are not even accurate and then have egg in my face. I have seen a few things and some guys are just talking absolute nonsense and not even getting the basics right. So I will give you guys PGA Tour 2K21 information when I do have it. Like I say, without going into too much detail, all things going well, you will have early information regarding the game, hopefully a few days before the 14th, to digest and dissect. And like I say, this is a channel for all your PGA Tour 2K21 needs and the Golf Club 2019. But 5 hybrid, floating this up. This is an aggressive shot. We're just going to get away with this. I really obviously didn't mean to play that push right, but this could go in if it has the legs. It's tracking well. It's just going to come up short. Played that as aggressive as I could. Fortunate to get away with that one due to the swing line. But 9-footer for eagle. Not much turn in this at all. We do convert that, and with that we do move to 10 under par. 9 under par, sorry. We are 9 under par. But hole number 13, par 3, playing 165 yards, stroke index 3. Where are we going here? What a stunning looking hole this is. Wow. Oh, wow. Really, really impressed with this hole. Love the scenery in and around it too. Really nice touch. 158 yards down, 48 feet. I think we can come down pitching wedge here. Don't want to be right. Oh, look at that, guys. Fantastic aerial yardage shot of this hole. So just de-lofting this pitching wedge. That wind's just turning on us all the time. This is an aggressive shot to be taken on. Look at the aiming reticle. So just aiming left of the pin. Good bit left. Wind should hold us up and bring us round slightly. Oh, what swing is that? How's that going left? Where's this kicking? This could be in the drink. Oh, wow. How on earth is that clung to the side of this cliff? Ah, this is a horrible shot now because... Let's have a look past the pin. This could go in bunker, or it could go out of bounds. I just want to get this up, hopefully on the green, fully lofting this up. Try to find the front of the... Oh, that didn't come out well at all. That did not come out well at all. Nearest the pin, I don't think so. Course challenge completed. Did you see that? Nearest the pin. I'm not even near the pin. So try and chipping this in for par, but it does look like we are going to be dropping our first shot of the round. Yeah, it's going to check up just ever so quickly, just before the pin. Had a good line there too. And due to a horrendous swing, I've got no idea how that went left, to be honest, guys. I thought I pushed it extreme right. And we do move back to 8 under par with our first bogey of the round. But hole number 14, par 4, playing 339 yards. A lot of the trees obscuring this aerial drone for the flyovers. But this course is really, really enjoyable. Now, I don't think we can drive this green with the wind, but I'm looking to get as close to this tree here as possible and leave the gap between the tree and bunker so we can execute a flop shot or maybe even a pitch. Great swing line. It's tracking well. Should kick right. There's a kick right. Can stop anytime now, please, ball. Just runs out into the light rough. I would have liked to seen that fairway just have a slight edge to it, just to hold that. I normally put a fast here, so I believe we've got enough club. Is it going to sit down? No. Coming out of this heavy rough. Yardage is going to be good. That should sit. Come on, sit. Oh, wow. That ball gained momentum. Must have just caught that slope there. Didn't check up at all. But to be fair, there's no real slope there. It's just a random shot not coming out the rough. Sometimes they bite, sometimes like there they don't. Is that going to turn? It is turning. What a birdie putt that is. So somehow we do manage to scramble birdie there after going long in the flop shot, and we do move back to 9 under par. So hole number 15, par 4, playing 486 yards, stroke index 5. I'm loving the bridges in this course. Been some really interesting bridges. I just love it when the water kicks in. Totally transforms the look of the course. Like I say, you are seeing, guys, some things feel auto-generated and just not being fixed or smoothed out. I'm sure the next course this designer throws out there will be fine-tuned, especially with the creativity and the course layout he's produced here. The fade just kicking in there. And we are going to have prime location here for attacking this green. Really happy with that outcome. So 9 mile per hour wind, 166 up 4 feet. It's got to be 8 iron. I'm just going to try and kick this on from that light rough. Is it light rough? Yeah, just light rough here in front of the green. Just applying the fade. Should get a good generous kick out here from this light rough. Slight downhill slope, so this may land on the fringe. Decent strike. Fades counteracting the wind. We've actually landed on the green. That's in. Oh, I really didn't, pardon me, I really didn't expect to land on the green. But like I did say, that slight downhill slope, it's a lottery that, guys, how far yardage wise, just in real life, just like in real life, how far your ball's going to travel due to that. But we do pick up birdie number 8. We are 10 under. 1 eagle. 1 bogey. And 8 birdies, I do believe. But hole number 16, par 3, playing 170 yards. Stroke index 11. But some really fantastic looking holes on this course. Really got to make some good decisions. So I'm fully lofting up the 7 iron. This could go anywhere the way I feel I'm swinging today. Really got to get this bang on with the amount of loft here. This wind should turn us round towards the flag. Hopefully we've just got the right yardage. Great strike, by the way. The wind's starting to turn us, so this should sit down really, really quickly. It does. And that is going to leave us probably about a 10 to 11 foot putt. 9 feet. This one's just turning to the left, outside right edge of the cup. Oh my goodness. I think that was a case our putt line. If you quickly look at my putt line, but I did play that a bit pacey. Failed to pick up birdie there. Wasn't the best of putts for me. And we do remain at 10 under par. So, hole number 17, the penultimate hole of the Gan Canny, is a par 4, playing 454 yards, stroke index 9. Once again, loving the bridge. Really enjoying the bridge work. Once again, lots of hazards to think about. Quite a tight fairway. Just going to allow that wind to bring us round. I've pulled that one slightly left once again. Fortunately, we've not been punished for it. And that should just about hold this fairway. And that is going to be a wedge into the 17th green. 134 yards, up 3 feet. Don't want to be long in this hole. So really lofting up this pitching wedge. We've got a 4 mile per hour wind. Just try to fire this bang on. Right on the pin here. Need to get a better strike this time. It's decent. Pushed it slightly right. And it's staying right. Yardage is going to be bang on too. That should bounce and sit. I think that was just a little downhill slope we caught there. Exaggerated that bounce out. Yeah. 11 foot putt. Braking both ways. Should turn back. Oh, didn't turn back as much as I would have liked. Or how I read it to be. And that's another missed birdie. But we are going to get a par there. And we do remain at 10 under par. And we move on to the final hole. Of this very creative course, which is a par 5, playing 560 yards, stroke index 13. For me, guys, this is a 4-star course. I don't think anyone can disagree with that, to be honest. It's not up there with 5-star courses. Creative, and the layout of the course, I really, really like it. Cool waterfall there. I do believe we did see that a few holes back. But just smoothing and fine-tuning a few things in the landscape, and this course could have been a lot better. But things to take on board, whether or not the designer agrees or disagrees with me. But I do feel we have discovered another talented designer. I have not put enough draw on that, but look at my swing line. This could be bunker bound depending on how this ball runs. That's bunkered, is it? Oh, look at that. Wow. Quite like how that fairway slopes into that huge bunker. So we're not going to be reaching this par 5 and 2. Five iron. I'm not taking a risk with any club lower than that. What's that? 83 to 91%. No, we'll stay with the 5 iron. That slope's going to move us left. Wind should bring us back. Just chase this as far down the fairway. That's a far superior swing. Probably going to leave us with another pitch shot. But looking forward to future designs from this designer. This course has got all the fundamentals. Plays well, to be fair. I really like the layout. And the designer's been very creative. So pitch and wedge, just de-lofted slightly. This should turn left towards the pin. Has it got the legs to get there though? Just checking up a little bit quicker, despite de-lofting that. But we are looking about an 8-foot putt for birdie. 11 foot, downhill 3 inches. I've missed a few of these putts today. Let's see if we can walk away with this and finish at 11 under par. That looks good if it holds. It does hold. We do finish with a birdie. But there you go, guys. The Gan Canny, very fun course to play, very creative design. Please go and check it out. You certainly will enjoy your time around here. But for me, that will be getting a 4-star and a favourite. But that's it for today's video, guys. If you did like it, please spam that like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.